everyone, welcome to our very first YouTube video. My name is Kristen Lance.
I'm Ashton Shue.
And this is Blessed Farms LLC. We are located in Crothersville, Indiana. We got started in 2018 just doing goat milk, soaps, lotions, bath bombs, that kind of thing. I have goats, I have dogs, I have chickens, and we also do some produce. Now it is evolving. Why don't you tell them about that?
So we recently inherited 8 acres, and the plan currently is to build a huge barn for events as well as our business and selling our products. We also have 3 to 4 acres of farmland in that's part of the 8 acres, and it is the plans is to turn it into a flower farm, cut flower farm. So right now we have ordered and received some of our seeds to start planting this fall, and also start planting in spring.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about me, and then she can tell you a little bit about her. This is my identical twin sister, also my best friend. Life wouldn't be the same without her. I married my high school. I wouldn't call him my sweetheart because I married him out of high school. But we knew each other in high school, and I did date him in high school.
So like a week.
We have 8 children, 4 that are biological and 4 that we adopted. A lot of people would call us either blessed or crazy, ask us how we, if we knew how we made all them children. We clearly do. They just didn't know our story. So I decided that I was going to call our family farm Blessed Farms. So then my sister, she is the owner of Ashton Shue Photography. She's my biggest supporter. She helped me with some things and helped me buy some things. And so then it just made sense to make her a co-owner, especially since we're starting all of the farm together with the property that we inherited.
I'm very, very excited about the building and the planting. It's going to be a very big, very busy fall and winter, and then leading into crazy spring and summer next year. So now we're going to discuss the seeds and the plans for the property. The seeds that we have planted so far.
Hold on one second. Let's go ahead and show them a picture of the barn first. And then that way we can get that and done with, and then we can go back there and discuss and show you guys pictures and a video of the area of what we're planning on, where we're planning on doing the flowers. So that's the barn. It is a 60 by 80 barn. We plan on having a shop on one side with bathrooms and a kitchen, and the bridal suite. No, the groom suite on that side. And then the other side,
my photo studio. And, you know, depending on how the flowers go, it may or may not stay in the barn if we need more room for events, or if we need to make it to where I can just take photos in the larger space whenever I have a session. But with the plan, instead of doing just a country style white barn with an insane amount of windows, is to do kind of more of a French provincial country instead of like a Texas country or like a Colorado country. It'll be more of a French provincial country with those types of accents. So hopefully the building will start in October and be finished by May, because we have a couple who wants to get married in May.
Yes, so the big open area, the big with all the windows, is going to be, of course, the wedding or reception area. They're going to have the choice of having their wedding in there or having the reception in there. But on this property, we have 200 to 300-year-old trees that they are perfectly, they're more than welcome to get married under or have their reception under the stars with twinkle lights. It's going to be a spectacular property once we're done with it.
We should insert a video of the property.
But we're going to love that part, but our main focus is to still be a farm and to do the flower farming, which we will 100% be open with making bouquets and boutonnieres and decorations for tables and that kind of thing. But where our main goal here is to still be a farm and even grow even closer than we already are as a family. Let's wait until the tractor goes by. Again, I'm not sure if that I have told you all, but we are in Crothersville, Indiana, which is a small town in southern Indiana. We don't have a lot going on here in Crothersville. We are a very close-knit group of people. We all love to be here. So we have gotten a lot of support when we posted on social media that we were starting this. And we hope that this will grow. We have just recently became a part of the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce. And we're hoping that that will just continue to grow, not into just Seymour, but to surrounding areas in Jackson County, that we'll all be able to, all local businesses will be able to support each other. We are super excited about this, and that's why we're starting this video, is because we want you all to join us in this journey, not through just the construction of the building, but learning all about these flowers and learning, you know, the best time to plant, the best time, what to do about irrigation, what to do if there's a drought, if there's too much rain. We're just going to go through the entire journey with you, and we're going to post as much as we can so that you can get to know us, and hopefully you'll comment so we can get to know you. We're beginners.
Yeah, definitely beginners, doing a lot of research and reading books upon books about flower farming, and it's very special that we're going to be able to farm the land that our grandfather started farming back in 1960, and the fact that it's still in our family, and we are the third generation, and hopefully there'll be a fourth generation that gets to work this land. And making, you know, making these 3 to 4 acres of farmable land really work for itself. So also one of the first things that we're going to be doing is a soil test. So I'm excited to see what comes back from that. I know that our mother said that our grandfather Otho always had to add lime to the ground, so maybe our land was very alkaline. So we'll find out soon, because we just took a big jar of dirt to get it tested. So, well, why don't you tell them a little bit about these books and about all the different kinds of flowers? So I've got all of the books from Amazon, and honestly, all of them were very helpful. This one, the Flower Farm Starting Guide, it was by, I'm trying to remember, it doesn't even say. It says The Ultimate Guide on How to Grow and Arrange, and a woman named Sarah, not even seeing the last name. Anyways, her book is what it looks like. She offers it also as an ebook or a Kindle book, but honestly, don't buy that, because I did first, and the pages were like this in my Kindle, incorrect, couldn't read it. Every time you turn the Kindle, it would flip it. So I ended up having to get the actual book. And her book is like no nonsense, no like, she's not like trying to like talk you into being a flower farmer. She's like, this is what it's like, this is what you need to do, these are the steps, you can't skip them. No fantasy in her pages. It's a very good book. It looks thin, but it's got full of information. This one is called Don't Panic. It's the business guide to small scale cut flower farming by Sarah Adams. I'm wondering if it's the same one. And it was also very good. It is all about the business side, not the growing or any of that. And then if you know anything about flower farming or flower farmers in general, the Floret Farm, they're famous for their dahlias. They have 3 books out, and the dahlia book is on the way to me. I haven't read that one, but this is the Cut Flower Garden, and she kind of is like all about whimsy and how beautiful it is, and she goes into that, but also she does give you lots of information. She gives you tutorials on how to do things. She does give you, her favorite types of flowers and flowering trees and even vegetables. She thinks that beautiful cherry tomatoes inside an arrangement are really unique. And then this is also her book, A Year in Flowers, and she talks about how to arrange and what flowers, and they're really beautiful. Hers are very ethereal to me, really, like, they're not structurally like what you see at a florist. They're really just whimsical to me and fun. And so yeah, I'm waiting for the dahlia book to come in. It's coming in tomorrow. So I guess we can, because of these books and because of lots of research on the internet, and then of course YouTube, thank you Nicole at Flower Hill Farm. She's awesome and funny, and we've like watched every one of her videos.
Oh my gosh, I stayed up till 3 o'clock last night watching her videos, and I really should have got some sleep because 8 kids, they woke me up pretty early this morning.
I'm waiting for her to actually respond to any of my comments, because I'll feel special if she does. But so I'm going to let you all know what we have ordered and what we plan on ordering. And the things may change depending on how the quality of our land. It's been farmed, I mean literally since 1960, probably before that too, by someone else, but there's a local farmer who has been renting the land to farm, and he will stop doing that in October, and that's when we will add in compost. We'll be going to start to try to fix the soil if it's been damaged, and I'm assuming it has been. I'm hoping that he's taken good care of it, but my assumption is that he probably hasn't. Going over what we are going to have, I have already ordered 330 daffodils. Some of them are double, and some of them are, white, some are yellow, some are orangish. But I'm wanting to order 500 more, maybe 1,000 more. I might have a problem. But they would be the first flowers to pop up here, and I would be so excited for them to pop up. So I'm really wanting to get a bunch of them. Tulips. So the thing with tulips is they're really beautiful, but our first year is not going to be like our most successful year. And they're like a one and done flower. You have to treat them like an annual and pull the bulbs, because they just aren't guaranteed that they will grow back. Right now I've ordered 272 of these varieties I really love, but there's also this bulk thing for 1,000 of them, and I'm thinking about ordering that because it's just bulk colors and they're really pretty. You don't know what you're getting, and it might be fun just to put them in a section and just see what blooms. But then I also ordered 272 that are like a special, like they're fringed or double or pastel, or like even the unusual colors like apricot. Also in January I will start the ranunculus in my home. undergrow lights, and probably eucalyptus. But we also, and I'm assuming that our dahlia order will grow, because I've got 64 I've already got in, they've already came. But after reading the dahlia book, my assumption is that I will overwhelmingly be in love with dahlias and want to order more. But I've got all varieties of looks and shapes and colors, because I didn't know. I just added what I thought would be beautiful. Anyways, and then as far as other flowers, I plan on getting, I'm really in love with Lisianthus, or the look of Lisianthus, because it looks kind of like a rose, and it's hardy in the vase, can last for 2 weeks in a vase. And the thing is, they're really hard to grow from seeds, so we're probably going to buy plugs and order them probably in January or so to get them delivered in April, and grow those. I've ordered lilies. I've got an insane amount of lavender gem calla lilies, babies from my plant from home. Lots of filler flowers. Sunflowers are going to be a big deal here. We have some branching sunflower seeds. We have some special pro cuts. The teddy bear I'm super excited about. Some autumn beauties that'll be special colors. Snapdragons are very special. Poppies. I did get 2 types of poppies, but I didn't get a lot of them. We just want to try them out. Zinnias, of course. And also, I'm making an order from, thanks to Nicole at Flower Hill Farm. I'm making an order with Spring Meadow up in Michigan for the hydrangeas that she ordered. We're getting hydrangeas and hollies and berries and forsythia and other things that are perennial. And so the perennials we plan on having, I want to have an insane amount of peony and cut rose patches, and then also hydrangeas. And I also would love to get a lot of evergreen trees so that we can do wreaths in the winter and have people over to, maybe have some wine and some cheese or some, whatever, and build their own wreath. And I feel like that would be a lot of fun, don't you? Mm-hmm. So those are our plans. And actually this weekend, our greenhouse gets delivered thanks to my brother-in-law, who's going to Kentucky to get it. Yes, my husband just recently purchased a Kubota tractor, which we're really excited about. She purchased all the flowers, so we purchased the tractor. And we have a bush hog and a tiller and forks and a bucket, of course, and a grater box. And we also just purchased a used the mulch layer. Layer. Yeah, and thanks to Nicole for her video on her mulch layer.
That,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my gosh, that would save us so much time and energy having to weed.
Yeah, of course my husband didn't want to spend the money on one, but after showing him the videos, it definitely is a time saver. And with us both having children and everything else we got going on, I mean, that will save us so much time, and so that we can have some family time. So you ready to show them a little bit of the farm?
Yeah.
Okay, so I apologize, but you guys are on my phone. Later we will eventually get a nice camera for this, and I do have a tripod to hold my phone coming. But right now, we are just simple, plain Jane, and that's how everybody gets started, right? So,
and full of mosquitoes.
Our property is full of mosquitoes right now, but we're going to take care of that. My husband's definitely, of course, going to bush hog and take care of a lot of stuff.
We may have to do a bug fogger.
Alright, so let me take you over here to see the trees real quick, and then we'll show you the field.
I'm going to stop it and switch the camera.
Okay, so here is the 200 to 300-year-old trees. We don't know exactly how old they are. We have had a, what are they called out here? Arborist? Herbert? What are they
An
called?
arborist.
An arborist came out.
And they're 150-year-old plus trees. They're at least 150 years old.
They are huge. Humongous. Just kind of, I guess, have a little bit of an imagination and imagine them cleaned up, of course, on the bottom and some of the limbs trimmed down, and imagine them covered in twinkle lights, and imagine out here a ceremony or tables for a reception, and of course getting married under the stars.
They're at least 40 feet, if not 50 feet. If they could be even 50 plus feet. Our barn is going to be 32 plus feet, so it's going to look amazing inside all these trees.
All right, this is where the greenhouse will be located. We just had some limestone gravel mix dumped here. My husband hasn't come out here yet to spread it out. Here are some of the tables that will go in the greenhouse for seedlings. But here is the property. This will all be cleared out in October by the local farmer that rents it. And we will then begin our getting the ground ready.
And the parking lot's going over there.
Down here, there's a road. There's a road down there, and the parking lot will go down there. And then all the flowers throughout here. Of course,
we're hoping we're applying for a grant for a hoop house. So we're hoping to have a hoop house out this direction, and it'll house our Lisianthus and dahlias and probably our roses, just to keep them protected from the bugs and the Japanese beetles.
This is the back part of the property, going all the way back there to the back of those trees. We're going to wrap it up now. Again, if you want to get to know us a little bit more, we are on Facebook. We're Blessed Family Farm, at Blessed Family Farm, or Blessed Farms LLC.
Also, the barn is going to be under Retreat Weddings at Blessed Farms. So I think that the Facebook thing is at Retreat Weddings, I think.
We're also on TikTok, Blessed Farms LLC, also on TikTok. Haven't looked into Instagram yet or any of that, but I'm sure that will be our next step. But we're really excited about getting to know you all, and for you to get to know us, and to go on this journey with us.
And see all of our mess ups too, because I'm sure we could probably learn a thing or two from you all. So we'll take the comments and the help for sure.
Have a great evening or morning, wherever you are at. Have a great day.